small metal fence that is always put up after the guy parks his car.
Anti-theft, probably.
100% that's what it is. It's going to be less easy for people to drive away with a cage around it or sneak underneath and steal their catalyzer and all that stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna hear that. You're gonna hear that stuff happening.
If I had to guess, someone's attempted making this car less appealing for catalytic converter thieves. Yes!
Man, we sure do live in a society.
Hello and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Zen and with me today is Lumo. And today we're doing a little bit of r/what is this thing? Where people post online asking what something is and it's either extremely obvious or it's a mystery. It's just nobody knows. Let's find out.
Solid glass rod with rounded edges found in the woods. What the heck is this? The end of a e-girl photo shoot, my man. I'm sorry. You wash your hands.
That is the chrysalis of a wild glow stick. What you're seeing is the shell of a glow stick that has pupated and it is now out in the wild. So if you look around at nighttime, you might see some faint glows in the distance.
Yeah, you know, it's really screwed up how we selectively bred glow sticks to be smaller and more docile.
Whatever it is, please remove it from the woods as curved glass can start fires. Well, yeah, because lightweight rays come in and, you know.
Yeah, it bounces around.
I wouldn't have thought of that, but it also depends on, like, if it's, like, solid glass and whatnot, but, well. People seem to be just discussing that it can just cause forest fires and not what the item is. Rolling pin.
We have a link.
Yep.
I was right!
I'm pretty sure this is the answer, right? We're clicking it. It's AliExpress!
I was right.
Yes! Plug, baby!
No, it is 7 grob glass dildo glass anal plug langy glass sexually plug glass and often flat and strap on anal dildo butt plug on intim sprilzrug.
I mean, if you're gonna use these kind of things, at least get ones that look pretty. This looks like you're treating your ass like a f***ing science beaker. Pipes running from under Hotel Way out into the ocean in the Cayman Islands. These pipes are pretty big, probably around 2 feet around. They go out into the ocean farther than I can see. They're in front of my hotel, but they don't seem to be in front of every hotel. That is either sewage lines or it is cabling going across that body of water. And this is just the point that it makes contact with land.
Yeah, this is how they feed the sharks them tasty fiber optic cables. These are the cables going out.
No, this is feeding the sharks. Yeah, this is just the waste disposal coming from the kitchen. Whenever there's just a shrimp that doesn't fry that damn rice, they get thrown down there and they get shot out into the ocean.
Returned to sender.
Wait, what is this? Telecommunications for the island. Boom!
Telecommunications for the sharks!
Even they need to use Skype sometimes.
What is this hard white substance found in an abandoned hospital? It's the remains of the sperm bank.
It's all crystallized. If you go in, you might find a treasure.
I don't want to know what's in the Kinder Egg here, man.
It's not the toys you're going to be choking on in here.
So it's apparently in DFW, which I don't know where that is, but I'm assuming a pipe burst or something, and this is just a lot of ice.
I reckon it's in an abandoned hospital. It's got markings on it, which means I reckon that this is because I was thinking this would be like on an upper floor. This might be in a lower floor, and this is just the hospital's still being built, and it's like limestone or something being dug out.
Well, it's abandoned is the thing, and you can see the clear weathering on the ceiling.
Yeah,
let's scroll down and see what it is.
It might have been a hotel being like a hospital in construction that got abandoned.
Maybe.
Look at the floor, look at the pillars. Every built surface is cement. If it's on the second floor, then it's the second floor of a parking garage or similar.
You were right. Unfinished rock surface.
Oh, okay. Like, I'm not sure about that because it's still got the walls in the background. So it's like, why the f is this still here? So based on other commenters, some even saying it worked in hospitals where builders would just build around bedrock or limestone.
You're right.
I'm not just a pretty face. Wooden box found in Amsterdam. I've seen other very similar ones also in parks or green areas.
It's a bee house.
Most likely, yeah. Or it's a cracker biscuit selection box for the squirrels.
It's a thalassophobia licking experience.
You mean tryptophobia?
No, that's tryptophobia, thank you. For people who are afraid of the ocean, lick this and feel better.
You get close, you just hear ocean waves. It is an SCP. Bee Hotel!
Yeah, I've seen these before. I love them. What is this thing? Found by the side of the road in South London. A3 sized sealed package with several dozen foil balls inside, each slightly smaller than a ping pong.
That is a failed drug drop.
Yep.
That is... owl pellets.
Oh, neat. Well, that's way better than what we thought.
These will... Okay, I love this this little interaction. These look way too small for owl pellets. The ones I've used in my classroom are much bigger. Some owls are smaller than others. Likely solved. Yeah, it looks like it's just a science teacher's owl pellet collection. Or drugs. One or the other. Found in the attic of my 1921 house, long curved piece of wood. The piece of wood is around 5 feet long and 1 inch wide at the largest. The part curved flat on the inside and rounded on the outside. Smaller diameter at the ends like furniture joint. Dark wood, maybe due to age of finish. The house was built in 1921 and I often find envelopes with stamps dating back to 1930s. It was also remodeled in the 70s. I think I found another one last time I renovated a room, but I didn't save it. This is mostly trivial. I just can't stop wondering what it goes to. Any ideas or knowledge?
Looks like weather stripping, like really old weather stripping, because why would it be treated like that?
True. My initial thought, like, because it's flat on one side, looking at the size of it, it might be part of a rocking chair or some like a wicker chair like that.
I can see it, yeah.
An old-fashioned tent pole.
No, I'm actually here for the tent pole theory, now that I think about it.
The chair part is like my, this is the safe option. Tent pole is my left field, go long. What are you thinking?
I'm sticking with the weather stripping.
All right, it looks like a bow. Oh. It seems to be a bow.
Hell yeah.
I did not ever consider that. That's really cool.
Yeah, who would have thought that bows exist still? Not I. Small white plastic object in many rooms in my Airbnb. No way these are cameras, right? Maybe air sensors to make sure we aren't smoking?
Oh.
Maybe motion detectors.
I don't know, because it's kind of solid, so I don't think IR would work through that.
Well, no, I have motion detectors in my home that look like that.
Oh, because these things aren't very common over here, so this is very much an American thing. I'm going to say that right now. But considering in many rooms in my Airbnb, it's not a smoke detector because it's like not up in the air. I would reckon this is like something, it's not a camera, so I'd probably be like temperature, like a temperature gauge.
Yeah, maybe. Let's scroll on down and see what it looks like.
Looks like a thermostat sensor.
Look at you go, man. How many is that this episode?
It is an Ecobee remote thermostat. We have a direct name. Does have a motion sensor in it, but not a camera. Oh, crap. All right. Found this wrapped around the cord of a secondhand TV that I got from Marketplace. It's heavy. What is it?
I think it's some kind of magnetic shielding, if I remember correctly.
That actually sounds like a good shout. My main thought would be just cable management or to keep the cable safe from being squished.
Yeah, I could see it.
The cylinder is called the ferrite bead, ferrite core, or more generally, a choke. Cables can act like unintentional antennas, broadcasting electrical interference. Looking up, this appointed task of a ferrite core is to prevent such interference.
Okay, so it is a little bit of shielding.
Yeah, you were right.
Hell yeah. I get 1. No, I get 2 because I got the butt plug earlier.
It's funny that you get the butt plug and then the hole.
Yo, we collecting a whole set. We making a wife today, boys. Received this in the mail. Circular rings on a string. Seems to be aluminum and plastic with unique ID numbers on each string. I have a feeling they were for bird identification and tracking, but I can't entirely be sure they were. It arrived in the mail from a random warehouse in New York, never ordered from this place, and I haven't heard of it until I received a package from them. Any help is appreciated. Was it addressed to you, or did you accidentally take your neighbor's mail?
Yeah, why are you opening stuff that you didn't order?
Average Redditor. But no, these are definitely for bird ed.
I had no clue. Let's see. They look like bands for racing pigeons.
Yeah! Who up racing they pigeons? Let's go! Alex, would you still love me if I was a racing pigeon?
No, I'd cook you. Homeowner left this workbench table when we bought. What is it exactly?
Sawhorse.
I know exactly what this is because my dad had one when I was growing up. So I'm going to leave this to you.
No, my dad did too, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a multi-purpose workbench.
Yeah.
Because those two planks, they separate so you can have it go across and whatnot. It's really cool, really useful.
Yep. Stick dowels in there, keep everything nice and straight. Love those things.
Mobile all-purpose workbench. Black & Decker make one called the Workmate.
I miss my dad's old wood shop. That thing was so nice for doing cosplay stuff.
My dad just had a shed that was just filled with crap. Like, if you tripped over in there, because like the floorboards were rotten, you could just fall straight onto a chainsaw. It was wonderful.
Oh, nice. A great way to avoid college debt. This is elephant-shaped. Bravo, we've gotten that far. And its trunk is broken at the end, and it's made of clear glass, and there's a small hole at the top of the head and at the back. The whole thing is hollow, and there are swirly red stripes on the body and circular blue eyes that protrude a little. It's small and light. Now, I want you first. You first. My option is not pure.
I was going to say this is just a very cutesy butt plug.
Okay, good. No, we were going in the same direction. I'm going to be charitable. Because you already said the option I was going to say. Maybe this is some kind of, like, old bath toy.
Yeah, I can see that. Water pipe. Looks like a fancy bubbler pipe for sure.
Yo!
It's a bong. Well,
Hey, who up ripping the elephant?
Who's up butt chugging their bong? Plastic thing on a door frame in an airport bathroom.
It's a motion detector.
I'm sorry. What?
No, okay, so let me explain the use case here, right? When I worked at a grocery store, if I had to clean a restroom, I had to knock on every stall, be like, yo, anyone in here? And for the ladies' room, I had to just shout in. And it would be a lot easier if I just knew if someone was in there based off of what doors had been opened and walked through one way, but not the other.
So it's more a case of knowing if it's occupied or just getting kind of general usage numbers.
Yeah.
So it's not just like there to watch and make sure people are taking a dump right.
Yeah, it's basically to make sure that, like, at least this isn't like my theory. It's there to make sure that people aren't barging in to do cleaning when someone is, like, having a life-altering shit.
Guess there's a sensor to trigger a deodorizer auto cleaning function somewhere in the loo. Mounted across from each other with holes for lights, so I think it's safe bet it's a visit count sensor. I think you're on the money with this one. E = MC poop. Lovely.
It's like a small ceramic plate about the size of my palm. My friend got it as a gift from a mug shop. I'm not sure if it's for cigarettes or incense, but I couldn't really make sense of it either. It's just a silly looking plate. We said maybe for Q-tips or toothpicks, toothbrush or razor. I don't know, I'm just confused. It seems like a really simple dish, but it must have a more specific purpose. It's like a 1.5 inches deep too. Is this just not like a coffee mug stopper?
I don't know. I
got it from the mug shop.
I have a rough idea of what it might be because I had something similar when I was model painting. I think it might.
Is this another bong?
It's a paintbrush kind of. It was for like using ink and whatnot. So like you put when you're putting things in, you can wipe it off, and then it does like all the drips just go back in.
Ooh.
Yeah, and you can like put you can rest the paintbrush on top so it doesn't drip off everywhere. That's what I think. But it could it could be something entirely different.
Yeah.
Because my main reason for suggesting that is because like if you look inside, it's got like stains from really dark pigments. So
that's a good shout.
Reminds me of a mustache cup my grandpa used to use. Egg separator, crack the egg in and pour the whites out of the little hole. That might be it. It's for shaving. You put the soap in the upper part and hot water in the lower part. Oh god, this has so many uses.
Oh no, it doesn't have an upper or lower part. It's just one large part.
Oh, ashtray. Yeah, everybody, like, there's nothing being, like, given as purely solved.
Up there's the brush option.
There's brush option, but still nothing confirmed.
A ladle holder.
Tea bags or egg separating. Manicure bowl. Ashtray.
I think this is just the Arc de Triomphe. It is not.
We have a link.
An object. It's a concept. A link.
There we go.
No. Because
it's close.
It's close, but I don't think this is it.
No, I don't think so. It is.
They're saying it's solved, but I'm not sure I believe them.
There's too many options here, and they're all very valid.
Yeah, I'm getting decision paralysis.
Yeah, we're just gonna put this as yes. Made of plastic. All 5 poles move. 4 of the poles have a small barb-like part. The middle pole does not. This looks like the base of something that you put together.
Yeah, it looks like a incomplete desk toy almost.
Yeah, like as if it's got a wire that goes around to like connect it all together.
Yeah.
But actually, no. Yeah, you said desk toy. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, my dad used to have a lot of things like this. Like one was like this, except it was upside down, and it had a vibration motor, and we called it a jitterbug, and it would jiggle around.
It's an easel stand for holding a display at a trade show.
Oh, I was way off.
We very much were. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay.
We had the orientation so wrong on this.
Okay, that's not on us. They showed us it in the wrong orientation.
Yeah.
So that's not fully on us.
Okay. I'm sorry, I looked at the image and I immediately knew what this was. A flat, tapered, heavy cast iron paddle with a painted floral design. If you found this in your grandmother's house, I have such terrible news for you.
They're holding it so daintily.
Probably has an odor.
All right, you've been hitting in on all these ones so far. So hey, Cam, what is this one?
Flogging paddle.
All right, it's a vintage framing slick chisel that has been painted. Has it been confirmed? Yes.
Oh.
Okay, I knew you were going to say that. That's why I threw this in. I didn't know what it was, but I knew it wasn't that. Mainly for the fact that it's cast iron!
You have no idea the tools of the trade!
At this point, I'm not sure you do!
And that's all the time we have for today on Kalbus. Let us know down below how many cast iron objects you've been hit with this. I'm up to 4.
That's pretty high.
If you want to see some more r/WhatIsThisThing, there'll be no popping up on your screen in just a couple of seconds. Leave a comment, or else, and come to the next video, or else. Have a great rest of your day.